Just here with a Cork fan after the game. What do you think of that?
Really enjoyed the game, tough game. They were a little bit on the back foot, but they were unlucky at the end. Really enjoyed it. Well done to the Cork City players, and the Cork City fans are coming up.
Yeah.
Come on, Cork!
Yeah, really unlucky today, I think.
Fucking liability. He'll never make it in England.
The ref was terrible.
Yeah, lads.
One of the best finals we've seen in a while. Looking forward to next season. Dundalk have done double. Are you confident at all? Maybe win a trophy next year?
Last year was a good game. The year before was good. They can't win them all. We came up in our groves, all the kids. Look at them there. Come on, Connor, say come on, Cork.
Come on, Cork.
They'll love it, boy. They'll love it.
I blame the referee.
Don't mind the referee. A game is a game. Really enjoyed it.
Right. Cheers. Thanks very much. Best of luck. Thank you very much. How'd you feel?
I feel fantastic, man. It was great they win it, and I thought we won it easy enough.
Yeah.
I really thought we won it easy enough. Like, you know, when we scored the first goal, yeah, I thought we would have kicked on from there. Cork came back, made it hard for us, but I don't know. I didn't think it was that hard, to be honest with you.
Obviously, you've done the double this season. Going on to next season, what do you think you can achieve? Is it just Europe? Is it the only aim?
Yeah. Europe is not the only aim. We've kept most of our best players. Yeah. That is the best thing about it. We signed loads of players in long-term contracts, and yeah, the future's open for Dundalk. It really is. Yeah, I think we can kick on and do something in Europe. I really do.
Yeah. How important is Pat Hoban? Do you think you'll be able to keep him during the off-season?
Oh, we will, yeah. Pat loves Dundalk. Even like when he was signed for Oxford and all, he used to come back and he was drinking in pubs in Dundalk. Everybody knew him. Everybody knew what he was all about. Yeah. He loves Dundalk. You know that kind of way.
He's a fantastic talent as well.
Oh, he is. What can you say? 29 goals. He's broken the record this season. He's brilliant. You know.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Alright, here with a Cork City fan. Obviously a disappointing day, but how did you feel the day went overall? How did you think Cork played?
They're not deserved it in Zurich. They're better side. They played great football. We were shit football in Zurich, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously finished in second in the league as well. Finished in second in the cup. How do you think Cork can improve in the off season? How do you think what do you see for yourself next season?
It's hard to say, Tom. We need a striker at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
The Cummins not good enough in the Zurich.
Sean Maguire, obviously you still haven't replaced him, so
Sean Maguire's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly.
We get Hoban's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly.
Big difference. Yeah.
And how do you think you played overall? Do you think Dundalk deserved to win?
Dundalk deserved a big time.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah, fair enough. And then obviously next season, where do you see yourself overall on the table? Got Shamrock Rovers.
Second all day long.
You just think second all day long.
While Shamrock Rovers, you would know. Maybe Waterford could get there, but it's a very poor league.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Derry could get there as well, but
no, listen, best of luck on the off season anyway, man. Thanks for your interview. Cheers, mate.
Jay, we're a Dundalk fan after that result. What do you think?
Oh, great. Hey, listen, the best team in Ireland. We played the ball, played the ball to the wings, Michael Luffy and all the boys, Massey, everything, into the box. You know what I mean? Like, see Cork just hoofed. On all fairness, right? To play in the country. See Ireland, right? I don't want to talk bad about them, right? See Ireland, to play shit football. They do, yeah. And see Cork, shit football. You know what I mean? Conor McCormick said they play like Dundalk play like just up the Cork. You know what I mean? They play ball on the ground, through the bench and through the shield, Duffy, the whole lot. You know what I mean? Listen. On all fairness, listen, right? We're the best footballing team in the league. And listen, that's why we won a double. In all fairness, that is why we won a double.
Yeah. And moving on to next season, do you think you can go push on for Europe? Maybe make Europa League next year?
Maybe the group stage. We're Champions next year. But if we do well, we might get in the group stage. You know what I mean? But hopefully, like 2 years ago against Bat the Power Shove and McTelbeeve and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hopefully, anyways. Come on, the turn.
That's right.
We're here at Dundalk and Cork fan having a heated debate here. We'll hear both sides.
Dundalk are full of it, Dundalk are full of it, and they presume they're going to be ahead again next season.
I presume we're going to be ahead. And don't be at that, right? I presume we're going to be ahead. Actually, because we have better players, better team. But you will be very close.
Yeah. I think they'll be very close behind us. What do
you think is the difference between Dundalk and Cork this season? What do you think it is?
I think Dundalk play football. but Cork can win games.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Disagree with that, yeah?
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. And we brought Damien Dempsey in, and it wasn't great. Damien Delaney in wasn't brilliant, and they brought McElhenney in, and that was it. Do you know?
I didn't think McElhenney done a lot today. Now, in fairness, I know
he got the goal, but obviously, yeah, you don't think he did a whole lot.
But,
go on, Raheen.
No.
You know, come in, don't you fucking sit on the fucking
No, like we've had a great rivalry the last few years. Dundalk have got it today, like, but they can't forget like the double last year. And
yeah, of course, yeah.
The cups we've won like the last few years. You know what I mean?
What changes do you think you need to make next year to step up to Dundalk's level this year?
Well, Dundalk have had a fantastic investment from overseas, so it's a bit unfair because we're fan based owned, like. Yeah. So next season tell a lot, like.
That's it. Right.
But the Rebels will always be there, like, you know, great support, like.
Right. Well, we'll look forward to next season, lads. Best of luck.
Good man. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, pal.
We have great support. Yeah.
Cheers. Thanks very much. What do you think?
To be honest, what I thought was it was a great time when we got the first goal up, and next goal we were celebrating, and it was good for the cup final. I went 1-1. We didn't know what was happening. None of the Dundalk fans knew that it was a penalty. I'll wait till see it tomorrow morning. But whatever happened was, at the end of the day, we won, and we're delighted. We deserve to be champions, and twice Dundalk SC. 2 double in a row. Double in a row. But no, it is.
Looking at players like Michael Duffy, Pat Hoban, how do you think you're going to keep them next season?
We'll be very lucky to keep them. Very lucky to keep them. But Stephen Kenny, like, if he keep them boys, if he lose one of them, he'll add in another great player.
Yeah.
He will. Because he's a great manager. And you have a boy there from Derry, the Hale brothers. One of them's going to have to go in the Crusaders. That was a big move there, going to the Crusaders. So it happened there, like. But after that, we'll get the other brother if we lose someone. I can't see Benson leaving. Benson, there's talks of Benson going over to England. What's the point in going over to England?
I don't think so, no.
Why go over to England when you're winning stuff here? You're winning trophies here, and then we have Europe next year, Champions League next year. We're going to go far.
If there was any signings you think maybe you have to improve in the team to maybe qualify for Champions League, obviously you did a bit disappointed in Europe this season, but where do you think you need to improve?
At the start of the season, I always said I doubted Rodgers. I did doubt Rodgers, and I think the whole league doubted Rodgers. There was a few ifs and about him, like, but at the end of the day, he stood up and he did well. There's good keepers out there in the League of Ireland. You have Supple there, and there is good League of Ireland goalkeepers. But
is that it? I think
we're doing all right.
Yeah,
we're happy out, like.
Good enough to qualify next year for Europe.
We'll qualify, hopefully. That's easier said than done.
Yeah. Best luck. Cheers. Thanks very much.
All the best.
Best luck.
Alright, here with Dundalk fan, obviously what a season, what a way to end it. How do you feel?
Deadly, on top of the world tonight. It's just great, getting a double back. Stephen Kenny should be the next Ireland manager, as you can see there tonight. He came over to the fans, in front of his fans, and said, work support.
Yeah.
Look at it here tonight.
Playing really good football as well.
Really good football.
You know, what's the aim for next season? What else can you do? You know, you've done it all already, but what's the next aim?
Champions League group stages.
Yeah. And do you think you can achieve that?
I think we can, yeah.
And then in terms of improving next season, I mean, obviously you had a great defence and you scored a lot of goals, Pat Hoban this season, but where do you think you can improve if there was one area of the team that you could improve in?
Midfield again. And up front. Midfield. Need someone up playing off Hoban.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Anyway, so listen, great night and great season. Anything else to say?
No, best of luck next season, yeah.
Cheers.
And we know what we are, champions of Ireland. We know what we are.
It's full time, Dundalk 2, Cork 1. Dundalk have done a double over Cork this season with a 2-1 win. Patrick McElhenney getting the winning goal in the Aviva Stadium. Yeah, complete performance from Dundalk. Most of the fans, even the Cork fans, thought that Dundalk deserved to win it. We said it going in. I don't think Cork were up for it. I think Kieran Sadlier was a standout player for Cork. I think he's the only player that really stood out for me.
Yeah, no, I said at the start of the game, obviously I said 2-1 Dundalk, or it was going to be a close game, but I thought Dundalk could edge it. And it's kind of the same way, it's been consistent through the whole season. You know, Dundalk are just such a solid team, like they've got quality everywhere. Even asking fans after the game, you know, where can you improve, they're kind of like, don't know. There's no really like they're almost a complete team. I remember even at the start of the season, we went like 9 games without conceding a goal, and it kind of shone through today. Even one of the lads there said, I think that was the first goal they've conceded in the cup all season. Do you know what I mean? And it was a penalty. But yeah, genuinely, you know, like it wasn't a great game to watch. But I mean, Dundalk, obviously they're such a quality side. They play really good football, and compared to Cork, Cork kind of lacked quality in the final end. You know, I think they got 2 shots on target all game. One of them was a penalty. So I mean, that's all it really has to say. You know.
Yeah, exactly. The point that the Dundalk fans said, they don't even know where they have to improve. Like, they're a really good side. They just that next step up into Europe, they just failed this season. And yeah, it's frustrating seeing Dundalk and Cork in the final again for a neutral fan. Everyone wants to see someone else in there at the minute. Like, and Dundalk and Cork thing, yeah, like Waterford, Shamrock Rovers, anyone challenging for the title would be good. But yeah, that wraps up this season, the last game of the year. Thanks to everyone out there who's stuck with us, or new subscribers even coming in now. It's been a ropey enough season. We've missed a few games here and there. It's actually our first cup game we've been to, unfortunately. We wanted to go to a few the Bowes games, but just time-wise, it's really difficult for us, especially when the midweek ones and stuff. But yeah, nothing else really to say. Anything to say?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's been an unbelievable season. Thanks to everyone supporting us. You know, some of our content has been, you know, questionable at times, but you know, it's really good to be able to. We've been able to, you know, connect with a lot of fans from all around the country, and next season hopefully you'll get a few more games. You know, because you know we were kind of limited this season going to Dublin, but you know, hopefully we'll see a few more teams next season. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks so much, guys. Right, like, subscribe, and we'll see you for Sunday League of Ireland.